Alright, so yesterday I tried to make a video about this, and for whatever reason, I don't know what happened with YouTube. When I first uploaded it, it was perfectly clear and looked good. Then once it processed, it looked really strange and shaky and blurry. I'm not sure. Some kind of YouTube tries to help and make it look better, and it clearly wasn't. So, like I told you yesterday, I've ordered another camera. It hasn't come yet, so today I'm going to try to do this again with the GoPro and see if this makes it any better. I tried with my iPhone, I tried with the iPad. The other cameras I have, they're just not really up to par. Not that other things have been turning out better with what I've been using, but we'll try this and see if this works until the new camera should get here next week, or this coming week. Anyway, if you saw yesterday's video, it was just basically an update on what has been going on back here, and letting everybody know I want to get back into working on this and get it done before winter. That being said, it's such a mess back here. Wherever I could get the mower through, I did come back here and do that, but there's still a lot of areas where I'm going to have to do the work by hand, just so I'm able to get the stuff back there behind the cabin, where I need to get to put those two sections of roofing that are just laying there. I can't even get in there right now, so I've got to clean all this up. Here are these trees that are starting to pop up, that kind of thing. So I'm going to start doing that, and I will keep you updated. And something just blew up. I thought I'd show you guys this real quick while I was working back here. This is how the chinking in between the logs, it was well below zero when we did that, which isn't the best conditions for that, but that's what it was. So in order to get the mud and the clay that we needed, we brought straw back here, and then we dug down. We lit a fire in this area right here and got the ground hot because the ground was super frozen. So once the ground got hot, we would dig out, put it into buckets, down. It's tough to see, but way down there I've got a large pond and a couple other ponds. We walk down with one of these buckets, fill up a bucket with water, walk all the way back up, dump it in this hole, mix the straw, the mud and the clay, put it in buckets, and then go chink those logs. And I gotta tell you about one of these buckets here. See another bucket that was left back here. One of those buckets is gonna do about a third of the way down one of these sections. So just in this one side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, you've got a good 20 trips, maybe a little over, doing that in order to chink these. So it really gives you an appreciation for what people who really had to live this way, who didn't have a choice. I chose to do this as something to do, as an exercise, a learning experience. But people who had to live like this, who had no choice, if they wanted to have somewhere to live, they had to do these kind of activities. It was not easy, and they didn't have a year and a half to put it off like I do. So a lot of hard work went into just having a roof over your head, and there's a lot to be said for that. I think people appreciated what they had a lot more when they actually had to do something for it. But that's beside the point. Just wanted to show you that real quick. I'm going to get back at it. All right, well, I think that's about it for today. Managed to get up everything that was around the cabin there, get everything cleaned up. A little fire going, try to control some of the mosquitoes and stuff back here. But I don't know, a big improvement, I'd say, for being back here really in the middle of the woods. As you can see what's around me, this area here, this is what all of this looked like before I started this. Obviously the larger trees on the bottom of the cabin, they stood right here in this area that we cleared out. So we wanted to drop the largest trees for the bottom where we were going to put the cabin, obviously, so we didn't have to move them so far. And then the other trees up and down through there. I tried to take trees that were already dead, but it's not always plausible. So there's plenty back here, and some of the other trees that were dead, I managed to get over here and stacked up for other things. There's some in the back behind it. There's a couple laying here, and really, to be honest, these woods are so overgrown right now that they really need a lot of clearing out still. So so it actually does good to get rid of some of these trees. Anyway, back to my point. To get this down, oh, almost dropped you. To get this down to where it is, it's a huge improvement, and I'll continue to clear it out as we go further. But at least now I can get to things. I've got those two pieces of roofing to put back on, and then it will all be under a covering at least. I've got to put the ridge vent on, and then we can get to closing up this end, the end on the back, and then almost everything is all chinked except for the exception of the front. I've got to get the door framed in and put on. But most of the hard stuff is done. It's just there's some more stuff to do clearly, but nothing I can't handle. So I will continue to keep you updated on this now, and I don't know. We'll see how this video turns out. If the quality is any better on this GoPro, hopefully I won't have to use this for too long. But we'll see how it works. Maybe you guys will be able to see it a little better this time. Anyway, thanks for everybody that's been watching. Thanks for the comments in the last video. I really enjoy the interaction part of this. That's what I've been missing about the YouTube thing, so it's nice to get back into it. But anyway, I'll update you again once I get some more progress. All right guys, thanks for watching.